Chapter 10. Articles a, an and the. A, an and the, though adjectives, are commonly known as articles. There are two kinds of articles. A, an are called indefinite articles. They do not refer to any particular person, animal or thing, as we saw a girl riding a horse. There is an orange in the basket. The is called the definite article because it points out to some particular person, animal or thing, as I lost the pen I bought last week. Switch on the fan in your bedroom. Here, the pen and the fan being referred to are particular. The pen is particular because it is not any pen but a particular pen which I bought last week. Similarly, the fan is particular because it is not any fan but the fan which is in your bedroom. How to use the articles? The use of a and an, indefinite article. We use a and an only with singular countable nouns. Article a is used before singular nouns starting with consonant sound, as a tree, a pen, a book, a table, a chair, a glass, etc. Article an is used before singular nouns starting with a vowel sound, as an orange, an apple, an elephant, an inkpot, an egg, etc. Before our and honest, we also use an because when we pronounce these words, H remains silent and the second letter of the word O is sounded. Since O here gives a vowel sound, we use an before our, honest, honorable, etc. For example, an honest man, an hour, an honorable man, etc. Before one, we use a, not an, because despite starting with the letter O, it has a consonant sound wa. For example, a 1 rupee note, a one-way traffic, etc. Again, we don't use an before words like a university, a useful medicine, a uniform, a unit, a European, etc. because in these words the starting letter U does not give the vowel sound but the sound of a consonant. Here the sound of U is yo. Hence the article a is used. Remember, in the use of a and, it is the starting sound of the letter with which the word begins which matters, not the spellings. Note, we never use a and with uncountable nouns, plural nouns, proper nouns. We never write give me your milk. We always say give me milk. There are books. We say these are books. He is a Puneet. We say he is Puneet. Articles a and an are used before adjectives. Example, Nisha is a brave girl. Nitish is an honorable person. A new showroom of garments offers a heavy discount. We use article a and an for jobs and occupations. Example, an architect, an engineer, an officer, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher. The use of the. We use the before any noun when we want to particularize it. Example, I lost the pen which I was writing with. Here, the pen referred to is a particular one with which I was writing, not any pen. Bring me the book lying on that table. Again, the book referred to is a particular one which is lying on that table. When a singular noun is used to indicate a whole class. Example, the dog is equals to dogs in general is a faithful animal. The rose is equal to roses in general smell sweet. Before the names of rivers, seas, oceans, mountains, deserts, holy books, famous or historical buildings, newspapers, directions, heavenly bodies, names of races, the superlative degree, ordinal numeral adjectives, and before the adjectives when the noun is understood. Example, the Ganga, the Arabian Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, the Himalayas, the Thar Desert, the Ramayana, the Red Fort, the Tribune, the East, the Earth, the Hindus, the best boy, the first or the second, the poor, the rich, the high, the low, etc. Omission of the article. The article is omitted before proper nouns as names of towns, countries, person, mountain peaks, name of streets, the days of the week, the months of the year. Exceptions: the USA, the UK, the Netherlands, the Guptas, the Sharmas, etc. Examples: Delhi, Agra, India, Nepal, Ashoka, Akbar, Mount Abu, Mount Everest, Victoria Street, Nehru Road, Sunday, Monday, January, February. Names of material as gold, silver, cotton, silk, wool. But when we particularize them, we use the as the cotton of Egypt, the silk of Mysore, etc. Abstract nouns used in a general sense as health, honesty, wisdom, goodness, knowledge, etc. But when we particularize them, we use the as the honesty of this boy, the knowledge of my teacher, etc. Arts and sciences as painting, music, mathematics, physics, etc. In certain phrases consisting of a transitive verb followed by its object as to catch fire, to leave school, to shake hands, to set foot, to take breath, etc. In certain phrases consisting of a preposition followed by its object as by day, by night, by land, by sea, by road, at sunset, at school, at home, at sunrise, at ease, underground, at fault, at daybreak, in jail, on deck, in town. Chapter 10